tracking your location, analyzing biometrics, blending materials, customizing your experience. Welcome to Liquid Lab.
upside down. Upside down. Dance with me. Talk to me. Stop. Bring the beat back. Dance with me. Let's go. Stop. Just breathe. Dance with me. Talk to me. Stop. Look into my eyes. Hold my hand. Dance with me. is your love? How deep 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 is your love?
your motion. Give you all of my devotion like nobody, like nobody. You got me dripping in emotion, imagination overflowing with your body, with your body. You know that I ride and I die for you. You know I got nothing to hide from you. You know I got space in my life for two, yeah, yeah. Got a lot of love, but it comes with fear. Cause if I get hurt, I don't think I heal. I need you to need me loud and clear, yeah, yeah. So can you kiss me like you're dying of thirst in my water? So can you kiss me like my lips help you breathe underwater? Cause that sound bad, I want you, bad, I want you. Cause that sound bad, I want you. Cause that sound bad, I want you. Cause that sound bad, I want you.
So it's Wednesday night, and I'm off into the club. I check my shit, and I head inside, and I see that girl that we all call Tina Turner, 'cause she looked like Tina Turner. And she said, "Hey love, rocket ride?" And I said, "Yeah, rocket ride." And so she reached out her hand, and I put my hand underneath her hand, and she dropped the ticket to the rocket. And I flew that up into my mouth and ran it down in my stomach. And Tina Turner smiled at me and she said, "Oh Lord." And that shit fucked me up, man.
was born to love, to feel that touch. I was born to love, fill up my heart. I was born to love, to feel that touch. Gave the whole of my heart. I was born to love, can't get enough, never too much. Come fill up my heart. I was born to love. I was born to I was born to I was born to I was born to
What's good, boys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is KT from Top Level Dating. We're going to be diving into a few different videos today. Hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. These are some videos I've never seen before. We got some guys giving you guys some game. We're going to review it together live. We got about 5 minutes remaining. Get your popcorn, get your chick, get your homies together because this is going to be good. Without further ado, stay on standby. We're going to take care of this, guys. We got 5 minutes remaining, and I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, guys. We're going to begin the presentation. May start just a little early. I know we got some NFL games going on. We have. Hold on. Just don't get a little too excited now. Wait, hold on. Guys, we're going to dive into this content. We're going to get started. Mic check. Audio should be good. You guys should be able to hear me pretty well. And yeah, we're going to dive into this video. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the new and improved website. We've updated some new features on it. We're offering the best texting manual in the game right now. We've learned from the best. We've tested it over and over. So if you're struggling to get dates or keep women interested and avoid flaking, you want to make sure you check out that elite texting manual. It's one of the first links in the description. And if you want to leverage the power of online dating, be sure to cop the pre-sale offer. Be on the lookout for that announcement for that new course upcoming, guys. We're going to dive into this video.
Find out, you know, the camera already rolling, so you might as well, you know what I'm saying, be in it. Y'all both look good. Hey, I fuck with your dress.
It's our birthday weekend.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, come a little.
I like your jeans.
Appreciate it. Come a little closer. I ain't gonna bite. Come a little closer unless you want me to. What's your name?
Yeah. Hold on. Now check this out. I mean, I get it. We're all nervous. Little butterflies going on. Everything's so spontaneous, and there's a lot of improv going on here. But notice it's like I see this sometimes when I'm out and, you know, I see some brothers, and it's just I can just automatically tell he's not used to white chicks or chicks of this caliber. And mainly because he's saying he won't bite. And there's just a little hesitation there, guys. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's times I've been outside the country. I've been to new cities. I began seeing chicks from different caliber, you know, but it takes some warming up. It takes some getting used to.
Caroline. Tina.
We're gonna start it off a little easy for y'all. Okay. How do you like your peanut butter? Crunchy or smooth?
Smooth.
Smooth? Why?
I don't know. I don't like crunching on the peanuts.
What y'all got against nuts?
Nothing. I like nuts too,
don't really
but
like nuts.
not like that.
Nah, you said it though. You know.
Like that, but not like that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna need you to pick a side. Yes or no?
Yes, but not on my peanut butter.
All right. Yeah, I feel that. That'd be all right.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the.
You're wild.
If your vagina was a car, what kind of car would it be?
A Lamborghini.
Why? What makes it a Lamborghini?
It was the best.
It's the best? What makes it the best though? Is Lamborghini really the best though?
I think Lamborghini's the best. I'd pick a Lamborghini.
What color?
Lime green.
All right. Okay.
A pink.
Nicki Minaj type shit. So yours gonna be a Porsche.
A pink Porsche.
Why? What kind of Porsche?
I don't know. I
What?
look like a
What? You do like a Porsche. What kind of Porsche?
pink Tesla. Like
Nah, I gotta say Porsche. I'm saying.
anything pink.
Okay, anything. Fuck it. Okay. All right. Wait. All right. What would you rate my outfit 1 through 10? Okay.
A 7.
Okay, why 8? What would make it a 10?
I feel like you can do
Is it more with the shirt?
Everybody been saying the shirt. Everybody been saying
Everything
the
is
shirt.
good. Like the jeans are tough with the diamonds. The shoes are hard.
more shirt.
The chain's hard. The shirt's a little plain.
A little graphic.
Maybe like a red shirt or something. Like a red graphic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pop.
Now everybody been saying the shirt. All right. Based off of fruits.
Get a little bit more closer in, bro. We got to see these chicks. I feel like the one on the left is a little cuter, but they're both.
What would you say your vagina tastes like? Choosing a fruit. A fruit.
A fruit.
What fruit would you choose?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit really ain't all that good though.
You don't taste like nothing.
Guys, never go down on a chick. I used to do that stuff. It's just don't do it anymore.
Okay. Some be nasty though.
Dragon fruit tastes like like nothing.
Some be nasty. Some of them have taste though, like a weird taste.
That's the thing. A lot of these things slip into the culture. It slips into your behavior. It slips into the way you do things, your lifestyle, because you hear about it and people say, "Oh, it's cool" or whatever, or not. Guys, we don't do that. All right. She can get off. And a lot of chicks, it's like these chicks, they can get off before you even get started. All right.
Like a sugar. Very faint sugar taste.
All right, dragon fruit.
Like, I don't fucking know. The fuck? You asked me a question. Yes, watermelon. Like water. I don't know.
Okay. All right. How smart are you on a scale of 1 through 10?
9.
A 9?
You said what?
Huh?
You said what?
How smart are you on a scale of 1 through 10?
Graduated, but you know.
Well, it depends. Like book smart,
No, just how smart are you on a scale of 1 through 10?
I said 9.
She said a 9.
like an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions. It's gonna get easy, then it's gonna get harder. You ready?
6.
You ready? Wait, come closer. Y'all so far. Why y'all so far?
Scared.
I ain't gonna bite. Come here. I'm not gonna bite.
No, the question is not you.
Oh. What color shoes are you wearing? Don't look down.
Black.
Gold.
When were you born?
2000.
When?
When were you born? When?
1000.
Okay. How many numbers is in the alphabet?
28.
I don't know. 24?
Okay, repeat the question.
How many numbers are in the alphabet?
And what's your answer?
28.
Okay. All right.
Not that dumb. Damn.
Well, there's no numbers in the alphabet.
Oh.
Oh!
We were thinking how many letters.
How many numbers?
Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
How many letters are in the alphabet?
All right. What does MACBOOK spell? MACBOOK.
MacBook.
Okay. What does MACMILLER spell?
You making my brain hurt.
MACMILLER. Okay. What does MACHINE spell?
Wait, what?
MACHINE.
I don't know.
You're stressing me out.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's
Take a
the
guess.
thing. I mean, it's just cool and all. It's fine, but chicks can't think that well. You're giving them quizzes and tests, bro.
No.
What did you just say the first time?
That Mac or something. Like, I don't know what that is.
Machine.
Machine. Okay, what else?
You said
Now
what?
give me your number. Now I want your number.
Machine.
Yeah, but she said Mac Hine though. Yeah.
Don't add that in.
No, it's gonna add it. Where should a guy leave his load?
Huh?
Where should a guy leave his load?
I feel like that's what a lot of these questions do. They just tee them up for the sexual questions, for something that can just be extremely just out there. Yeah, so we're gonna hear what they have to say. But if I'm ever out with any of my girls, I am not letting some kind of loser stops them and interview them. That's just absolutely stupid.
Leave his what?
His load.
What does that mean?
Like his nut. Where should he leave his nut?
After I leave mine.
What?
After I leave mine first.
Where should he leave it? On you.
Oh.
Oh, on you. Okay. So let's hear what these chicks have to say about that.
I don't really care.
Anywhere.
No, my hair.
What about the mouth?
If you're my man, yes.
You do facials?
Oh, bro, what are we doing? This is YouTube, man. This is YouTube, bro. You started with these simple, are you smarter than a fifth grader questions, and you just slip in this pornographic stuff, bro. This is YouTube, man. This is YouTube, bro. Come on. You would not stop any of my girls that I'm with when I'm out. Guarantee, bro. We're not doing that. This stuff, I don't get it. It's like, you know, you have everything is super sexualized. I don't get it. I mean, it happens, but keep this stuff. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro.
If you're my man, yes.
Okay.
It depends who.
What?
It depends who.
Exactly.
It's your man.
In my mouth.
Of course. Who else are you sleeping with, girl? Of course it's your man. It should be your man. See, it's like, wow, she said that on live, bro.
Right.
Why my video froze? That's crazy. She really just said that.
What?
It depends who.
Exactly.
It's your man.
Of course, who else? And that crazy. Of course it's your man. Who else you sleeping with?
In my mouth. Right. My man?
Last question. Do you watch porn at all?
And of course, this is the last question. You're playing smarter than you, fifth grader, and then toward the end, it's just super sexualized.
Before I have.
You know, porn is actually really bad for you.
Exactly. It's
You
bad.
said before she had. Okay. All right.
There's a threshold unit. There's a threshold. I feel like, of course, anything can be damaging. Anything can be bad for you. Food can be bad for you if you eat too much of it, guys. It's a threshold thing, and if you keep it under control, you should be fine. I feel like content like this could be just as damaging, could be just as bad after you watch enough reels and consume enough content like this. It's just anything that just constantly reminds you of sleeping with someone and sex and stuff. All right, we're gonna get rid of this video now.
What was your go-to porn?
Oh, we got one last question.
This cannot be on YouTube.
What?
Exactly. I just said it. She's like, oh, this should not be on YouTube.
This cannot go on YouTube.
I mean, a lot of women say lesbian, so I mean.
I was about to say that shit.
Yeah, just say it. Look, ain't no shame in the game. You watch porn. If you did watch porn, what would you watch?
That's what it's all about. It just seems to be like slutting these chicks out, slutting them out, get them on blast. I just don't understand.
You mastered this.
All right, we're gonna jump into another video. All right, we got Brandon Carter and someone named Austin Dunham. All right, we're gonna jump into his video, guys.
Online dating, and I know in your course, Digital Romeo, you're going to way more detail about this. What's the secret to getting girls online? Like, what are some tips that you can give guys who want to get into online dating? What are the best apps for online dating? Is it Tinder? Is it Bumble? Is it whatever else you guys are using?
I relate dating apps to like nightclubs.
Okay.
And I found that there's quality dating apps, just like there's quality nightclubs. And for that reason, there's going to be different women a part of each.
Okay.
So the analogy that I like to give is.
All right. So everything changes. He just mentioned that there are quality dating apps and there's apps that are not of quality. We're going to talk about Tinder. We can talk about all the three major apps, but guys, everything changes. You can be in a small city and Tinder is on fire. You can be in a big city and it's about Hinge, right? You can be back home with your family and it's about Bumble. It all changes. And especially once you start traveling around, you're going to quickly notice that Hinge is a USA app. You go anywhere else, it's trash. So quality or not, the dating apps changes where you're located.
Tinder is like a dive bar.
Okay.
To where any and every girl will be in there. Occasionally an 8+ might be in there, but you're definitely not going to see.
Occasionally, bro, you're a tripping. Occasionally, get out of here. I'm sorry. That you can find stunners on Tinder. You can find 10s on Tinder, guys. Once again, it's about the location.
A 9, 10, like, it's not happening.
Okay.
You know, mostly going to be filled with 4s through 6s, average women.
All right.
Up next is Bumble. Bumble's kind of like a mid-tier. It's not like a dive bar, but it's a club with the dance floor, and you might have to pay a small cover.
That's where the Hermosis met on Bumble. Or was it Hinge? One of them.
They met on Bumble. Yeah. So Bumble's like kind of in the...
Bro, you met her on Bumble? What? Get out of here. You did not meet that chick on Bumble. If you did, that is kind of weird, bro. I am surprised at your caliber. That's just very interesting. That's very interesting.
Middle, not low quality like Tinder, but not amazing quality like the next tier.
I got you. So Tinder is like New Jersey, and like Bumble is like Chicago.
Yeah, we put it like that, or maybe like Ohio.
Well, Tinder is Ohio. Yeah,
Arkansas.
Right. Yeah, I ain't never going there again. Yeah, all right.
And then up next we got the granddaddy, which is Hinge. So I'm just talking about normal dating apps, by the way.
Yeah.
No like really niche dating apps or luxury dating apps, but just normal, easily accessible.
My boy started seeking arrangements. Like I'm friends with one of my friends. He was like one of.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
a tier. But let's stay on the regular shit.
Regular shit, yeah. So up next is going to be Hinge. Hinge is a unique dating app because it's almost ruined the stigma of being on a dating app.
How so?
So a lot of girls don't want to get on Tinder because you're on Tinder, you know? A lot of girls don't even want to get on Bumble because it's too similar to Tinder. But a lot of girls will get on Hinge because it's Hinge. Like the way the brand image, the way that they did their marketing, it's become girls who wouldn't have used dating apps otherwise are now on Hinge. And so for that reason, I say Hinge it's like the Live, or what's called Live My Hinge. Yeah, it's like the higher tier nightclubs that.
He said Live. Hinge is like Live. All right, bro. Go somewhere like Spain and it's trash, bro. You're gonna see nothing but it's this trash, guys. It's a Western app. It's fire in England. It's fire in the US for the majority parts of it, but it's not that good when you go anywhere else, guys. Tinder is on fire anywhere else. Their logo explain Tinder is the grandfather app. Hinge is new in the game. If you experience quality on Hinge, like I mean, me and my guys, we've experienced extreme high concentration on Hinge, of course, and I would agree with that. But it's mainly particularly in the States. Anywhere else, it's going to
have a higher cover fee. But if you have access to it, it's going to be more attractive women in there who you can choose from. So,
but again, you could be a guy with a crappy below average profile, and Hinge has leagues, so you're not going to see quality on there. You're just not, right? But once again, apps and user behaviors shift over. So Hinge was cool. You still got some traction on Hinge and whatnot, but you're going to have to be able to continuously navigate and be the ones who are using apps that are like not like the hot chicks know about, or it's everyone's changing, right? Some people, like with Facebooks, a lot of people don't use Facebook anymore. A lot of people just use Instagram. People, but Facebook was really cool to use 10 years ago. It was popular. It was the app. And now people shift over to something like Instagram now. So you just want to be up to date with the trends and the culture and be able to know how like the most attractive chicks are spending their time, what apps are they using? Where are they?
The big three, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, and ranking that quality. Tinder's going to be lowest, Bumble kind of in the middle, and then Hinge is going to be the highest quality.
Okay. All right. And
whenever you listen to these guys, there's a few things you want to pay attention to for the credibility of their advice. The main thing, guys, the absolute main thing is their variety of dating experience. I'm texting a chick right now here on Bumble, actually. Yeah. So the variety, guys, how well traveled are they? You can meet a guy or know a guy who's got good results, who've done something at a high level, but he stayed put in one location. You can be a guy on the other side of the world. You can be a guy from a small town, right? A lot of this, it's very important. You meet a coach, you meet a guy who has a variety of experiences, guys. Not just one experience. He's been around. He's dated all different kind of women. He's used all different kinds of dating apps and sites, and been to all kinds of different nighttime venues. So those are the things. I mean, the main component is being well traveled and essentially a world traveler. The more places he's been, the smarter he's going to be.
What are some things guys can do to maximize their success on these dating apps?
Yeah, so the first one is the things we already talked about. You have to enhance your sex appeal. Have to. When it comes to dating apps and presentation, you have to ignite some sort of raw desire and attraction from your photos. And that's the reason why looks are so important too, is because obviously dating apps are very image heavy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And so for that reason, enhance your sex appeal and then showcase those points of leverage through the image, the sex appeal, the high status environment, whatever it may be for you personally.
You teach all this stuff in your course too, right?
Yeah, teach and critique. And then after that, once we got the image down point, the next thing you got to do is curate the other parts of your profile, which is the prompts and bio.
The bio.
So there's different pillars of presentation on dating apps. There's pictures, prompts, and bio. So those are the big three. Prompts are used as a tool to get women to message you first, not to describe yourself.
Man, you like a scientist.
I reverse engineer everything about this. Everything.
You could have been like a scientist or...
I mean, it doesn't take that much intelligence to understand this. It's basic marketing. There's some guys who, for example, can get on the apps and get decent results. For example, you can take an average stud who did pretty decent in high school with chicks. You know, he makes an app, he can get these decent results. It's when you want to power the apps, you want to actually cause mayhem in your city, you actually want to go through hundreds of phone numbers. That's when you leverage the power of online dating. That's when you look into, okay, how can you actually maximize everything? But for the most part, it doesn't take that much work to build a decent profile.
I was actually a computer scientist.
Well, yeah, you could have been an engineer, man. You could be changing the world. Instead, doing this. That's cool. Let's go.
Nice. I might do that, 10 years from now. Who knows? So prompts, most guys think is to talk about themselves, describe themselves, but it's more so to elicit an emotional response to women so that they can message you first.
Give me an example.
Hinge, for example, typical Sunday. Most guys would put watching football with the boys, beer, my dog, and football.
Wait a minute, they have like stories or some shit on here?
So prompts, there's different tiers of prompts. They'll start off the sentence for you. My typical Sunday. Typical Sunday, most guys will literally describe what they do on a typical Sunday.
Yeah.
Because guys, and this is another issue guys have, they're too logical. And they have logical brains. So they think, 1 + 1 = 2, which is true.
Yeah.
But in order to entice emotion from women, you have to think emotionally. And so instead of saying a typical Sunday football, typical Sunday mimosas with the bros.
Okay.
And that's something that, even though it doesn't have to be true either.
Yeah.
But that ignites an emotional response from women to where they become intrigued, interested, to where they will reply to that, even if they didn't.
Okay, I'm going to let this play out, but please explain, guys, in the comments, the difference between typical Sunday watching the game with my boys, the typical Sunday mimosas with my boys, how the first one is logical and the latter is emotional.
And find you attractive too. So the whole goal here is to make women message us first, which is another part of the online dating strategy.
I remember back when you had me.
Okay, so he didn't explain it, guys. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. To an extent, you guys want to know what women react to, of course. But for the most part, when it comes to dating in entirely, it's all about drawing women into your world. That's what it is. Being someone that she enjoys being around. Looking into the actual details on exactly how to, elicit a response. And it helps, of course, but don't go too far into it, because then you're just so reactive off her. You're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to be cool enough so she can talk to you or say the right things. And like, you want to own up to who you are and draw her in. Hey, this is my world. Like my prompts, whenever, it's like, this is what it is. This is what I do. This is what I want. Because women they react more from your photos. The bios aren't that important.
On your close friends, you said something just like, man, I always have girls message. I only talk to girls who message me first. And that's a big part of your strategy.
Yeah, and the big reason for that is because dating, whether you meet a girl in real life or online, it's a big numbers game.
Yeah.
And going back to my reverse engineering sort of mindset, I actually took stats back when I was doing this a lot. I took stats and I was like, okay, I'm finding a correlation between the woman who I meet up with and how the interaction started. More times than not, I found that the woman who I met up with, and it wasn't just a first date and I never saw them again, but actually led somewhere.
Yeah.
They messaged me first.
Yeah, that's the same thing PWF said.
So I was thinking, how can I get more women to message me first? And also, I'm only going to deal with women who message me first because I don't want to waste time.
Yeah.
I'm busy doing other things. I don't want to spend all day on dating apps messaging women who don't really like me.
So you would...
It doesn't matter, bro. What I advise you guys do is to message them first. As soon as you guys match, message them. You don't want to kill any time. Investment drops. Like, you got 4 days max. After that, you're heavily losing the battle, guys. As soon as you match, shoot her a message. Doesn't matter who messaged first. Living through that ego stuff. It's like, what's the point of swiping on her if you're not going to message her? I don't get it. Just shoot a message. It doesn't really matter. And see if you guys can tick it off. Maybe she was busy. Like, if you swipe on her and you match on the swipe, why not just shoot her a message? If she swipes on you and she gets the match, she can shoot you a message. But there's just too many variables to wait on a dating app, of course, to wait on her to shoot you a message.
So basically, like, if it was a sales,
and that's the main thing. I feel like it's when you're really that guy, you don't have to do anything that is just, you don't have to really do much tactic. For example, it just happens. It just happens. I mean, there's some overall strategy, of course, but you want to be busy enough or getting a lot of matches enough where you just sometimes or forget to message her first. And then she messages you first. And it's like, oh, okay, she messaged me first. Okay, cool. Hey, what's going on?
Or business contacts, it would be like inbound leads. Inbound leads versus outbound leads. Yeah, they're always going to be more receptive. That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. Outbound in any context is
I tell my business clients, it's like the way you enter a sales call is just as important as what happens on the sales call. Like how it begins is just as important. But I never thought about it in a dating context.
Mm-hmm. Dating and sales is almost identical.
I knew a guy.
Shout out Brandon. He's been around for a long time. Shout out Brandon Carter.
He had a $10 billion marijuana fertilizer company. So it was legally to sell fertilizer to the growers. And he sent all his guys to like pick up courses, all his salespeople to learn sales. So it's like super similar. But continue. You say you inbound leads.
And we do that through our pictures representing points of leverage, high sex appeal, and then also through our prompts by igniting an emotional response for women to message us first.
Okay. So describing shit about yourself that would, in the prompts, that would be interesting to
a female viewpoint.
Yeah, not to guys who be like, hey man, don't say some fucking guy shit.
Yeah,
I think women are.
Don't mention how you go to the gym all the time. Like,
yeah, I love going to the gym and hitting PRs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and even at a deeper layer of that is social media content. So I have guys who come in who want to curate a social media presence that caters more to females instead of men.
Yeah,
and a way I tell them to do that is to create content that elicits emotional response for the female brain instead of a male brain. And so you can do this even with fitness content. Think about a page who has a very heavy male audience. Just want to be like flexing, bodybuilding poses and hardcore music, versus a guy who has a nice physique and he's showing himself cleaning his house. With soft music, but he's still ripped and looks nice.
Or like travel or some shit that women are into. Yeah, because all my fans across social media is like 90% guys.
Same with me, but I want that.
You want that because that makes sense.
Exactly.
But it's like if you were trying to get more girls to date you, if that was the only reason you use social media for, you would change things around.
Yeah, and I did that with my TikTok in 2020 to 2022.
Oh yeah, you had some crazy tips about TikTok too, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else can they do on social media? Is there anything else we want to maximize your looks like we talked about earlier with the photos, but appeal to women, and then the prompts, things that women are interested in, but not like fruity shit. Like you wouldn't say, man, I want to watch fucking it's just typical Sunday Kardashians marathon, right? You wouldn't say anything crazy like that, right?
So you can say that, but it has to be shown through humor, like obvious that you're being sarcastic.
Joking, right? You still want to be masculine, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. You don't want to be like too fruity. Like
yeah. You don't want to be like one of the girls, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a lot of the advice nowadays is talking, they're using these terms, masculine, feminine, all these things. They have to be discussed because a lot of you guys forgotten about it. The polarized, the dynamics is just all over the place. Once you guys go to a more like even Africa, right, or you go anywhere Eastern Europe, it's more balanced. It's just like the women just know what they do and the men know what they do. It just happens, right? Over in the US, this kind of stuff, it has to be talked about because so many people forgot about it. But once you guys get around real men, the guys who are really like masculine and everything like that, there's a lot of things that are unspoken. There's a lot of things that can't really be put in words, but you hang around them long enough, you will understand and see the game differently. But we need guys like this who can conceptualize things and put it out to the world so you guys can understand it. But the best dating advice starts at the home, at the house. Building that character before you even get out into like high school and stuff. And then in college and in the business professional world, you just know, okay? Like the guys who are actually in this or who have adapted to this stuff, it just happens. How do you start a conversation? How do you keep the conversation going? Guys, that's something you complete after you're 15. You're 20 something years old. That goes out the window. Who cares what you're talking about? Who cares if the conversation is going or not? She's your woman. She's with you. She's on a date with you. You're meeting up with her. You're running the date. Simple.
Oh, this guy would be a good friend for me. You know what I'm saying?
But if you can showcase that you understand things that men usually wouldn't, that women only understand, then that's also a good way too. So understanding the weird nuances that women do to enhance their looks, how they get their nails done, lashes. For example, I go crazy for girls with funny bunny nails. Oh, like, do you know what funny bunny is?
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly. So funny bunny it's like a unique nail color that a lot of women get, and they know what it is.
It's like that's like.
Yeah. So overall, being more relatable to women is important. That's essentially what they're going over. Being relatable, saying things in your prompts, having things in your photos that women can relate to, that they can understand, that they can get. Once again, it's like 80% of your results are going to come from your photos. One of my favorite prompts I like to use is, let's debate this topic. Beaches or mountains? It's simple. What do you like to do? Beaches or mountains? Right? You don't have to look that deep into how you just don't. Okay. We're going to pull up another video. Got a texting series. Somebody's talking about texting. Let's see what this is about.
When I decided to create the text series, I was a little torn as far as how to present it, because usually when I teach, I want to teach you the exact reason why before I teach you the how, because the why controls the how. However, with texting, what I also want to do is I want to teach you the thing that will get you the biggest result for the most people as fast as possible. And so I decided to lead with that. So the thing that I see wrong in the most guys' text game that I see that I coach is the following. They don't know where they're at in the interaction. They don't know if the girl really likes them and it's time to make plans, or they don't know if it's fading and they need to recover it.
Yeah, that's a great point right there. That's something you guys should all know. What part of the interaction you're in, and it's something I go over in my texting manual. I explain exactly how to, I give you guys a diagram where, okay, here's the 3 components to the interaction, and have you completed it already? And you would know if you can see this or you see that, or if you haven't already, text this and text that. You should definitely know where you are in the interaction and each step you need to get to the next.
Right, and so the most important thing I can give you right up front in a text system is a way of knowing exactly where you're at and exactly what to do next. And that's what I'm going to give you in this video. What I'm basically going to tell you is this. Every single text you've ever received, it all falls into the category of one of 4 different types of text. There are only 4 different types of text you've received. Those 4 types of text are, number 1, silence, number 2, a shit test, number 3, something sort of logical or platonic, and number 4, something that's clearly positive. Okay? Every single text you've received falls into one of those 4 categories, or occasionally it'll fall into a mix of 2 of them that are next to each other. And if you look,
yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't even understand silence. What does silence mean? Please explain silence. It tests. I wouldn't say that's a point in the interaction. It's something chicks can do, but I wouldn't say it's a point in the interaction. A point in the interaction is start and finish. So I guess if she starts with something logical, ends with something positive, is that what we're doing here? Because when you say point of interaction, that's what we need to discuss, right? Start to finish. Where does she start at? Does chicks start with a it test? No. Can they it test? Yes. But is that something every chick is going to do? No. Especially, that's more something like in person, but it happens.
Look at those categories. They reflect a gradient between the girl barely likes you to the girl really likes you. So if the girl's giving you silence, she's not that bought in yet. You have a lot more work to do. If she's giving you something clearly positive, things are pretty good. You should be making plans.
Yeah, and even that, there's more depth to this when these guys talk about interest levels. There's a lot of things that contribute to a woman's response to you. It's more than just interest. It has a lot to do with many things, guys. A woman cannot be responsive because her dog passed away, or she don't know what to say. She don't know if you like her, or she doesn't want to get emotionally invested, or she is busy. There's so many different reasons why a chick won't respond to you, won't call you back. It's not always just interest level, guys. So if you're looking at an interaction like this and you're trying to figure out how you can make her like you more, and I talked about this in just a previous video, it's almost like a submissive behavior when you're trying to get validation, when you're trying to get women to like you, guys. Understand that at the home, at the house, you working on yourself, you're building muscle, you are focused on your mission or you have something going for yourself, right? You know which kind of chicks you want. When you get out the house, when you're dating, it's like you're picking the chicks. Like you already assume you are enough. You don't have to do anything that would make her like you more. There's nothing else you need to do. The only things you need to do is to set it up best for the both of you. Hey, when are you free? Like there's something I say a lot when guys are working with me is logistics. It's all you need to be worrying about when you're texting. Of course, build a little comfort or get to know each other a little bit. Hey, what's up? Right? That's the point of the date, of course. But before the date, you're just handling logistics, guys. You're cracking a few jokes. You don't need to build interest. If she's messaging you, if you guys matched, you guys are already good. She's already into you. And if she happens to like you more because you said a joke, that's fine. Bonus points to you, but don't go out your way to try to build her interest, to try to get her to like you more. It's just nerd talk.
Plans. And if you're in the middle getting a shit test or getting something logical, you're getting closer and closer to that positive element, okay? So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Every single time you get a text, look at the text and you can immediately categorize it as which of the four is it, or is it maybe two that are next to each other. Like occasionally you'll get a shit test with like a logical question thrown in with it, or you'll get a logical question with a positive, right? But it's one of those four or two that are next to each other every single time, period, okay? So based on that, you know how far you are. Now, the idea is the less well things are going, the more you need to convey your personality and offer value and make the situation fun to get things going better. When things are going well, you need to close.
Okay. Just look at this guy. Just look at his face. Hear how he's talking. And just ask yourself, like literally, tap into your stereotypes, guys. Your first impressions are almost always correct. It's not that deep, brother. It's not that deep. We don't have to go and think that far into. In the fact, if things are not going well, you say convey your personality, make it fun and engaging. Bro, you're coming from a submissive, weird, winning her over perspective. It's strange. It's, of course, you want to be collaborating. Okay, if she's not feeling well, lighten up the mood. Don't stare at her so serious, whatever, right? But actually trying, these are all seem to be coming from a place where, okay, she doesn't like me. Here's what I need to do to get her to like me. And it's just placing too much value on that. Make it fun, laugh, just too much fun, guys. You can be super serious with chicks. You can be super basic, super flatline, and chicks will still like you. Okay, save that for the chicks. Let the chicks have fun. Let them party and giggle and laugh. And when she's with you, you can be strict. You can be straightforward. You can be, okay, bang, bang. Here's what we're doing. Here's what you're drinking. Here's what you're eating. Here's where we're going. Boom, boom, boom. You handle it. They love that. Tap into your masculine, guys. These chicks, they love it.
So the mistake I see guys make is things are going really badly and they try and close every single text, right? The girl's barely responding. They text the girl. She responds 3 days later with a one-word answer. And the next thing they do is try and make plans. That's almost never going to work. The girl's not bought in enough for that.
Yeah, one-word answer is fine. And from my experience, it's usually like a chick can give you one-word responses because she's busy. She's in the middle of traffic. Literally. It's not always because she's not interested. Yes, of course, it could come from that. But for the most part, just focus on getting her, just move the interaction to where you want it. What do you want from this chick? Do you want to be friends with this chick? Do you want to meet up with this chick? Do you want to make her laugh? Do you want to invite her out. What do you want to do with her? And set up your framework to succeed at that. Making her like you. Trust me, if you have her number already or you match with her, she already likes you, bro.
On the other hand, I'll see girls responding so positively to guys, like sending like fucking naked pictures and stuff like that, and the guy just keeps the conversation going and going and going and never attempts to close. So when you're texting, you need to be moving things forward to a close. Okay, the end goal of texting is to get her off of the phone and in person with you, because it's a lot easier to have sex in person than it is through the phone. I haven't figured out how to have sex through a phone yet, so you need to get her in person. That's the end goal. So if you're getting silence, what you need to do very simply is what I call pinging value into the void. You're going to say something cool, fun, funny, interesting, and very importantly, you're asking for nothing in return, right? Because if she gave you silence before, it's very likely that the next response you're gonna get will get silence also. So if you send something that's very like needy or that requires an answer and then you get silence, you've massively hurt yourself in the text sequence. However, if you send something just fun and funny and interesting that doesn't require a response, one, you're more likely to get a response, and two, if you don't get a response, it's not as big of a deal. So in terms of this, when I say pinging value into the void, I want you to think of like a social media update, like a fun.
I'm seeing too much stuff about fun, funny, fun, funny, fun. Guys, you don't need to be that fun around girls. You're going to be turned into a dancing monkey. You're going to be turned into a validation seeking attention. Guys, you don't need to be that fun. There's times I invited chicks over or, a friend or two, and it's like, I'm just sitting there doing some push-ups or sitting there doing some work, and she's just chilling on her phone, guys. I'm not dancing. Oh, is she having fun? Hey, are you having fun? Hey, what do you want to do? Let's have fun. Or why are you so quiet? Like, she's just doing her thing, guys. Fun is overrated. Fun is just like, who are we talking to? We're talking to kids?
Facebook post or a little tweet that you'd put out there, right? Something like that's just fun, funny, interesting. Pictures, memes are great for this sort of a thing, okay? Now, on a certain more advanced level, if there's some relevance to it, that's better, right? So for example, I actually field tested this. If you send a girl a random like cute photo of a cat, a lot of girls will respond to that. However, I wasn't able to turn a lot of those responses into dates because they're responding to the cat and not to you or anything relevant, right? So it's better if it's fun, funny, interesting value offering, but also relevant to you and her in some way. Okay, so that's what you're looking for, but you're pinging value into the void. You're basically putting this interesting tidbit of your life or interesting little anecdote or cool picture or something like that out there, and just doesn't matter if it gets a response. If it gets a response, great. If it didn't, you shared something cool with her, right? The same as what you would post on social media. And actually, when we get around to social media texting, the fact that this works is one of the reasons why social media is so powerful in texting, because it's even less invested way of doing almost the same thing. Okay?
Yeah, a lot of this is just it's too conceptual. I don't think we need to go that deep into it. I feel like you guys are gonna lose yourself in wondering if you're doing something wrong. I mean, all these terms and it's just too much, bro. Simplify it. It's not like literally you can, as long as you understand the fundamental aspects of texting, where you're at in the interaction, you have that simple fundamental framework. You don't have to think that deep into fun and vibes and value. It's just who you are. If you're a likable person, if you have guy friends, and if you're funny, give that to her. Talk to her just like how you would your guy friends. Talk to her just like how you would your mom, right? Somebody you talk to a lot, you can talk to on the phone. Just be a cool, likable, fun, engaging person, right? This stuff can come naturally to you if you're just around it more. You're going to pick up on it and it's going to become you. So find a friend or two that's super funny, that's super fun, and start understanding, hey, this is why he's funny. This is his jokes. I understand his jokes. This is something that I like, or it's cool, or write down your jokes if you want. That's cool too. But the overall vibe, everything should just flow through autopilot. And you get the framework through my text manual. It's 3 steps, simple. You get the framework, the basics, the general ideas, and then you just naturally just talk how you want to, text how you want to. Make sure you're still aiming for the data, of course, but have the structured fundamental concepts and don't overthink your texting like this, guys.
Okay? So if you're getting silence, value into the void. Very importantly, don't ask questions. Very importantly, don't try and make plans off of silence.
Don't make plans off of silence. Don't make plans off of questions. Or don't ask questions. Something he said, I don't know what that even means. I wish I had some screenshots to show you guys, but dating isn't that hard. I used to think it was, but it's a threshold thing. You start off, if you're a guy who's an introvert, you're a nerd, you spend most of your childhood studying or being in the room. Cool. Of course, you're going to be awkward around women. You're awkward around everyone else. So get out there, become more social, talk to everyone. And when it comes to the chicks, okay, cool. Learn how, hey, this is how you at least are placed in front of them, right? You have more chance to make it happen. You put yourself out there. You follow a consistent framework that works, and then you just pull in your natural personality. Because once you start dating the chick, once you start seeing her on a regular basis, you can't keep this up, guys. And that's the main thing. You won't be able to keep up this behavior. You're going to forget. You're going to be worried about if you're doing something wrong, if you're still gaming, if you're funning and you're flirting and you're in the value vibe and you're this step is just too much overthinking. You're going to be worried about all this stuff and you're going to try to be him, guys. Be yourself. I know I hear it's like, hey, sometimes it's not good, but learn the basic framework, have confidence in yourself. And then, hey, chicks don't like it when I stare at them, or I'm not talking loud enough, or I'm talking too loud, or I'm saying too many off-putting jokes. So let me tone that down, right? Be aware of what is stopping chicks from liking you, and that's just socially awkward, and stop doing that. Make adjustments in real time. When you follow someone's strategy to the T too long and you try to attach to all these concepts, you're just going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be overthinking, and you're not going to ever build who you are, your own character, yourself.
Let's say now you get a shit test. It's a little bit better than a silence. And now, by the way, a shit test is much better than silence. Silence is the worst by far. Shit test is good. If a girl's giving you shit test, that means she's putting the time and effort in to respond to you, and she's putting the time and effort in to text you. If she's shit testing you, she likes you. Okay? If girls are shit testing you, you should be able to make plans with them.
Yeah, that's an old theory. It's something I've been around for quite some time. It tests. I think it's not that serious. It's something, if anything, if they're doing it, it's on autopilot. It's something that just happens, something they just say, it just happens, it just does. A lot of the shit tests they do, they don't even realize they're doing it. It's just there. And knowing, oh, that's a it test. Oh, that's what that is. You're not going to catch it. You're not going to be worried about it. Guys, it's going to like a machine gun. It just happens, right? And some of them are less severe than others. Some of them just happens, right? There's a lot of things that you do, you don't realize are it tests. We both do them, right? When you're with your friends, you're busting your friends' balls, or you're saying things that are just bullying or a little jokey. That's an it test too. It's there. But I wouldn't say that makes chicks likes you, or it means chicks likes you. Chicks can be, you can take easily like, oh, she just called me a buster. She called me a lame or a weirdo. That's an it test. Oh my God, that means she likes me. No, that's disrespect. She shouldn't talk to you like that. However you handle it doesn't mean it's an it test.
The majority of the time. Majority of the time, shit tests should be turnable into plans. The key thing with shit tests is just pass the shit test, and that's it. Okay, that's it. Just pass it. And similar to in real life, the way you pass a shit test is by agree and exaggerate, reframe, those kind of ideas, right? But just pass it. Now, if you...
Okay, there are guys who do not get it tests. At my level, I don't really get them because it's a form of disrespect. There are guys I know that not ever get them. There are guys that women come around and they are terrified. They do as they are told, and they don't do anything to disrespect this man in any regards, literally. Okay, this is
you
weird.
pass the shit test. what you're basically doing is you're saying, you know, you have a cool, interesting life. You're not too reactive to her. You're fun. You're playful, right? And you're not too invested in the outcome. Guys mess this up by first of all, they mess it up by failing the shit test. But assume they pass the shit test, they mess it up by passing the shit test and then asking a question. That takes away all the power of what you just did, okay? Or they mess it up by passing the shit test and then asking for plans. That makes you needy, right? The shit test pass made you not needy. The plans just prove that you're...
Yeah, way too much overthinking, bro. Way too much. We're going to dive into another video. We're going to make this the last video. This one is going to be a little funny here. But yeah, let's pull this one up, guys.
If you like my videos, if you like my reporting from streets of 27th Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona, please support me on streetlizards.locals.com to watch even better videos than these, the truth. There's no reason to go there if you're not going to support me.
Wow, they are out. Yeah. What's up, mommy? Yeah, they out. What's going on? Wow. And this is something I saw when I was out there, bro. They out there. Police riding through there and everything. They don't care, bro. They getting their money. Wow. Yeah, what's up? What's going on, mommy? Yeah, you see it. What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, come here. Let me talk to you real fast. Yeah. That's crazy. They be out there. Bro pulled up in the trucker. Wow. That's crazy. See, she probably think he police. He weird. Pulling up lights and everything. She weird. She walking on. That's crazy. I know exactly. Wow. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We're going to wrap up this live. If you have any questions, be sure to check out the email right there in the ticker. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.